Welcome to this episode of Caked. Ramadan is almost over and Eid is just around the corner, so I decided to make a moon cake to celebrate. We are now in the last few days of Ramadan and Muslims all over the world are fasting, praying hard, and I hope making the most of these last few days. Eid al-Fitr is quickly approaching. I cannot believe how fast Ramadan went. It just flew right by. To begin, I baked one 8-inch vanilla cake and cut off the dome of the cake. Using my serrated knife and a ruler, I cut this cake into 2 layers. I then used simple syrup on these cakes. I then placed my cake onto my cake stand and began icing my cakes. I made white chocolate vanilla buttercream and tinted it blue. I filled in the middle of the cake and put the second layer on top. I covered the cake in a crumb coat with a thin layer of icing to lock in all of the crumbs before I started to decorate. Make sure to put this cake in the fridge to chill for at least 30 minutes before decorating. I made 3 different shades of yellow in American vanilla buttercream and 4 different colors to resemble the night sky. It helps to use the white couplers on these in case you want to use the colors separately later. Then you take each of your colors and start piping them out into lines starting from the center. You want to make sure you pipe each row right next to each other, not leaving any gaps. Pipe about 7 to 10 rows in as many colors as you'd like. Then you grab one end of the saran wrap and start rolling it in. You don't want the saran wrap in between your icing, so roll some of the saran wrap back to get it out of the way. Then you can fold over the other side all the way over so no icing comes out and there are no air pockets in the center. Then you want to twirl your icing sausage around so you have 2 tight ends on the side. I then used an icing or pastry bag fitted with the tip you want to use. I used Wilton's tip 2D. Snip off the tip on one side of your yellow icing bundle and then put it right into the bag. And now you're ready to ice your cake. I did the exact same thing with my nighttime colors. You can do this with any colors that you want. I'm really looking forward to Eid this year. It's my favorite time of year. We get all dressed up. I spend it with my enormous family. We hang out together. We play games together. We get money from all the adults, and I like to pretend that I'm not an adult and still get money. And of course, we eat lots and lots of food. Can't wait! I then made the shape of the moon that I want using some parchment paper. I used my 8-inch pen and 7-inch pen to trace out the dimensions as best as I could. I then cut it out and placed it on the cake and traced out the outline so I knew exactly where the moon shape should be. Now you start piping. I did my piping completely randomly. I started with my mixed colors bag, twirling the icing into little rosettes scattered throughout. Then I started using the solid colors with some smaller tips to start filling in the gaps. I think it gave it a cuter look to have all different colors and sizes. Once the moon was done, I did the exact same thing with the night sky until all of the gaps were filled. I then threw on some little white and yellow star sprinkles and even some tiny little circle ones. I think it turned out pretty cute. Thank you so much for watching. I truly hope you have all had a blessed month of Ramadan, and I hope you make the most of your last few days. If you like this video and you like this cake, don't forget to give give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet seen my last video, click here to watch it. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel right over here. Ramadan Mubarak, Eid Mubarak. I hope you all have a wonderful Eid. Thank you for watching. Bye!